Hey guys, welcome to Climber, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about if not COVID. If not COVID, what would you have been doing? If not COVID, where would you have been?
Hi guys, I'm Ichie.
I'm Joel.
And I'm Daniel.
For a virus that hit us in 2020, I wonder why it's called COVID-19.
Seriously, it's actually very weird. But what I actually found out is it started 2019.
Oh, okay.
So probably that's why it was called COVID-19 actually.
Okay.
And the sad truth, it has really hit the whole world so bad. We've had lots of losses and lots of economic meltdown so far. You know, 2020 has always been this year of, Vision 2020.
It's a new decade.
It's a new decade,
like,
exactly.
Everything new for 2020.
Exactly. So, but it was really a disaster for lots of people, lots of businesses. Guys, we want to talk about our experience so far, and I think the first question is, what was the biggest lesson you learned during this pandemic period?
Okay, the biggest lesson I learned during this COVID-19 period is be happy for yourself. You know, the way the society is, it's more like we are doing everything we are doing for others to see.
Yeah.
People buy clothes just to impress friends, but you know, the pandemic taught us that everybody definitely was indoors. So you will not be able to like showcase the new stuff you buy. Just be happy for yourself. That was what I learned.
Yeah.
How about you?
Okay, so I learned that we should learn to cherish and create memories with the people we love while we are still with them.
Okay.
Because now, as COVID happened, a lot of people we stopped seeing the people we love, you understand? And then many of us, we don't have any memories with them. But then I realized that it's important that we create those memories. Take pictures, go for that picnic, go for that hangout, say hi to that person you love, tell them you love them, because unexpected things can happen at unexpected time.
Yeah, unexpected time actually. Well, so far my biggest life lesson from the pandemic is you should prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst. Nobody expected COVID-19 to go this serious.
Yeah.
It all started in China, and the next thing it spread all over the world, affected almost everybody.
Yeah.
And it has crashed a lot of businesses. We've had lots of life losses, and it just dawned on me, just get ready to prepare for the worst. If you, in terms of financial expenses, prices have gone up, and it has created lots of chaos in the society as we know it. So yeah, prepare for the worst.
I believe this COVID has changed a lot of behavioral patterns in us and several other things. Several things have changed about us. I would like to ask you guys, what were the biggest changes COVID brought to you, Daniel?
Okay. The biggest change COVID brought to me, it made it uplifted my business mindset. It made me see opportunities where there were no opportunities.
Seriously.
Yeah, I actually changed my business orientation in general. I started knowing why business failed, and I got better at what I do.
Okay. How about you, Ichie?
Okay, so if not for COVID, I don't think I would have realized that I had a creative side, really deep creative side to me. Like during the lockdown, I've been able to come up with like skits, videos, like doing wordplay and stuff like that.
Yeah, Lomi Word.
Yeah, Lomi Word, exactly. Yeah, and it's actually an idea from someone else. But like I started doing like my own videos. If not for COVID, I would never have known that I had that in me.
In you. Okay.
So COVID did not really change anything about me when it comes to like behavioral pattern, because I would not say I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert, but I also love to be confined in a space. So when COVID happened, I never really saw any difference. I was always still indoors. The same thing before COVID came, I loved staying indoors. Being an entrepreneur, I was always indoors. I hardly go out. So I didn't really feel the effect of COVID. There was nothing that really changed, except for the fact that I just saw life differently. That's the only thing that changed about me when it comes to when COVID happened.
Okay, we all know COVID-19 has actually caused a lot of economic meltdown in the country. People are getting broke, people are losing their jobs. So I want to ask you guys, what has been your financial status so far during this pandemic? Yeah, I'll start with you, Joel.
Okay, I would say COVID hit me really hard.
How hard?
Very hard, to the point that I was I didn't expect COVID to escalate the way it did. Like everybody was hearing COVID January, February, then lockdown March.
Yeah, March.
So then I took a big risk. and like moved every of my finances into one big risk that ended up crashing. So I was just at the point of, okay, there is no job. I left a job. There is no source of money coming. I was already going into negative. Then I was seeing people on Twitter like posting pictures of, I just got my new house at 21. I got my new car. Then I began to wonder. I had to ask a particular friend of mine, like, wait, is it not the same world that we are living in? Like, what's really going on? So when COVID hit, I was just so down financially. I was from red to negative. I moved to negative. Seriously.
Okay.
Really
so
hard.
before I go to you, GP, I want to ask you now. So right now, how is your financial status compare to when COVID actually hit you? Have you been able to improve? Have you
Yes,
able to
definitely.
get back on your feet?
Definitely. The thing is that I had to like re-innovate, sit down, and think about what can I do next. Now that everything is just scattered, what can I do next? So I just decided that, okay, let me pick on something, and I started it. And I would say there has been a lot of difference.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So GP, how was your financial status?
I'll just say vibes and inshallah, honestly. Because COVID really like hit me bad. I was kind of
Everybody
expecting some jobs, you understand, some contracts to get, and like COVID happened and then everybody has this thing that, and what I do, I have to interact with people, photography and everything. I have to like meet people, and so like it didn't work out that way. So I was just, it was all red.
All right. Wow. So COVID-19 actually hit everybody so hard, and there was serious economic meltdown. But the good thing is most of us have been able to rise back on our feet, which is very, very important. So if you have any COVID-19 experience, just feel free go to Twitter with the hashtag if not COVID. Just do a short video or probably a short write-up of your experience. If not COVID, where would you have been? If not COVID, would you have been in the US right now? If not COVID, how much would you have earned? If not COVID, what would have been your status? The funny thing is, lots of people are getting married in this COVID-19 period.
I mean, it's like no balance.
Which is actually very, very weird. Like very, very weird. People actually getting married during this period.
If not COVID, I think that I might have traveled out. Because I've always been nursing the fact that I wanted to leave Nigeria. Who knows? Because I was really desperate about it, but it didn't eventually work out.
Okay.
But the good thing is, if not COVID, so I wouldn't have started Climber, because it was when everything was just so messed up. I had to sit down and think about what was the next company I was going to start, and I started it without anything, and it's already like moving. So if not COVID, I wouldn't have started any of this thing.
Okay. Well, if not COVID, I wouldn't have found out some weird food combo. Like when I mean weird food combo, I mean weird food combo. You know that moment when you're always home, and I don't know, me, I like food actually. I love food a lot. And you're hungry and you just want to try new things. Probably you have honey at home. You don't have stew, you have rice, and you're like, rice and honey. Actually, it's very, very nice actually. Look very